Hey peeps, here we are. Got a moment. So let's rock and roll. Don't have a quote, just feeling glad to be alive and glad to be touching base with you. My voice is a little more compromised than usual this morning, but I was looking for a better mic, and I think I may have found one that's actually affordable for a lady on a tight budget. So I'll go ahead and order that in the next couple of days, and we'll see if that is an improvement. Yeah, meantime, it's really nice to have the schedule interrupted. You know, I live alone, so I get very kind of stuck in a groove. And to be able to spend time with my family is nice, both for just enjoying their company and also to to sort of shake, with a plant. If it becomes root bound, you pull it out of the pot and loosen the roots, and then transplant it to a slightly bigger pot. And I feel like I'm that plant. Good for growth. So maybe that's the jumping off point. That sometimes it's the disruption that spurs the growth. Perhaps all the time, if we're in the right frame of mind. Oh, I love it. Magician. Card of manifestation, Gemini, Virgo, the above and below, because the magician energy is what pulls in from the realm of the great well of the mystery. You can manifest down into the great realm of our lives with intention. And here you see he's not got his wands and all of that. He's got this sort of life force that's going both to him and from him. Him, her, that, it's an energy. I don't know why I'm saying him. Let's see, what are we manifesting? This is a great chair I'm in, I love it. It swivels. Whoa, Nelly, hang on. That was explosive. Okay, 8 of Swords at the bottom, which would be the inhibition, the block to the manifesting. It's a sword energy, but it's this character. Sorry, I'm going to get used to the different depth here, but this character is looking in the mirror, and in the mirror are these crows circling around, and in the mirror, this character is blindfolded and bound. So it might be to do with self-image, bad self-talk, which I think we all indulge in. I sure do. And I've learned to interrupt it, which is a very useful tool, just to hear myself engaging in that bad self-talk, and be able to, by recognizing it, shift the energies. I think that's what's happening here. Sword energy being transmuted. Gemini, Virgo. Let me see what we dropped on the floor. Oops, clang. We have 2 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. Like, really? This is making that choice, weighing something up, and gaining momentum. And it's kind of lovely because there's these 2 Pentacles, like forming the figure 8, one on each side, and her skirt blowing. It's the dance of change. It's not a static energy, because the pendulum swings, these 2 things circle around, and it's a choice, but it might be a choice between 2 valuable things. And I think at this point we're choosing to manifest This Four of Wands, absolutely celebratory, delightful energy. You know, it could be an event. There's the tent in the background. But whatever it is, it's like carefree. It's light. It's Wands energy. It's the inspirational dance, the creative dance. It's not the goose step, you know, and it's which thing do I want to manifest of these two? That's a great alternative over this. Out of the head, you know, into the meeting place, the celebration. That's what we're moving into. So, I like that, because this is a bit of a stinker. You know, it's not a comfortable energy, particularly for it's the individual with themselves in a kind of bad communication. Okay, bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Here's the offering. In 3D, a small, technically a small offer, but look at the size of the pentacle. You know, it's a pretty big offer. And in fact, this person is standing on one foot on what looks to be, if not another pentacle, certainly a grounded spot. Like this is where we could begin. This is where this could take root. It's where it could take root. Okay, let's get a little more. Tell us about the offer, the small but tangible offer. Could be from an earth sign. We do have a nod to Virgo, and in the Two of Pentacles, you know, that's what we have going on. How do we make it real? The Death card, major transformation. It's an opportunity, Page of Pentacles. A little thing that will cause this big change. This Scorpio energy of like looking through the veil into a new landscape. Something major has happened, and it has to do with our ability to manifest. I get this feeling of like like a window. You know, you see mirror, mirror on the wall kind of thing. The ability to manifest a new opening, a new aperture. It was a mirror, mirror on the wall with Snow White, I think. And Six of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy here. This is the fair and equal exchange. You know, this is where both people are exchanging something of value. Pentacles speak to value. And again, here we have that sort of figure eight. And here we have it again. You know, so I love it. It's a lovely, dynamic exchange in real terms. Valuable to both parties. Willing to give and receive. Mama, like that. Tell us about the choice, please. This Two of Pentacles. What are our options here? Spirit. I'm a little close. I realize I could back it off a little bit, but I'm not going to. I've lost the top of my head if I lean back and relax. Okay, we got a bunch. Okay, another Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles. It indicates investment over time. Pentacles speak to time. There's been time and consideration here between these two. And something has been chosen to invest in and grow. You know, and with this elaborate root system, I always like that the what appears above ground is fairly small. What's underneath is big and multifaceted. And that's sort of echoed by this little Pentacles energy, giving birth to the Death Rebirth card. In this deck, it actually says Death Rebirth, which I like because that's always implicit. But sometimes, you know, somebody sees the Death card and they get kind of worried, and it's not to worry. And again, Pentacles, 7 to the 8. No, I'm sorry. Yes, we have 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. Those consecutive numbers tend to indicate, moving in the right direction. The choice. Here's the choice. The equal exchange. The investment over time. And then this period of kind of a bit of a respite where this person, and I think it's all the same person, at least so far, is able to kind of kick back a little bit and enjoy the fruits of their labor. And we have the fruits here, a literal fruits in the bowls. And on this side of the creative, the papers, the pen, the what you can make manifest, what you can bring through. It's powerful. A lot of earth energy here. And on the bottom of the deck, it just keeps coming, 10 of Pentacles. We're building toward this, a card of stability. And stability doesn't even get at it because it's kind of the place we all want to live and the place we're all headed. I do believe because of this sequential 6, 7, 8, 10. Mama. I don't know why I keep saying mama. Maybe the mama figures in dramatically. So here we have the effort, the effort to kind of get the act together, because there's a way in which these guys could appear to be at cross purposes. It's a little bit like pickup sticks. Like, how do you extract one of these directions, purposes, endeavors, without disturbing the rest? Well, it's a card of 5, which indicates need for change. And this particular 5 is about working through an obstacle. And it may be internal or external. Right now, I think it's internal, perhaps on the part of an earth sign. Like, to manifest is work, and it takes a working out to figure out how to do it. I mean, it's not like any of us has the boom, we know how to do this, we know how to manifest and bring it through. And it takes the universe sort of saying yes, because I think we get protected sometimes from things that we want to bring in that aren't right for us, or the timing isn't right. This is a card of full fruition. It's really a lovely energy, followed by Ace of Wands. In that same energy as 5 of Wands, a new beginning. The third eye chakra, being able to envision. And it almost looks like that one side has a tear. Eyes shut, but envisioning. This also looks like a teardrop to me. And in that sense, I think it indicates a vulnerability of the beginning, of being open, not just to the good stuff, to the cotton candy and the happy. This is being able to bring through everything we need based on that creative spark. It looks like a spark to me. And the third out, King of Swords. The other half, we got earth energy, and here's the air energy. This is a card of clarity. Who would be able to manifest this energy, this person? They're a clear thinker. They are visionary in that sense. It can mean analytical and a little bit cold, but I think that this Ace of Wands and the 5 of Wands heat up and there was and the 4 of Wands. I was going to say, where's the 4? It's right here. And we have 4 to the 5. Again, things progressing, things growing. And I think especially in terms of the equal give and take. You know, this is sort of like weighing it up. And this is the result of weighing it up. Equal give and take. What's fair? The fair exchange in 3D. This person would be able to, and it might be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or just somebody who's a visionary, both in their sword capabilities, in their air capabilities, their intellect, their ability for clear thinking and clear sight, and also this creative third eye kind of vision. So it's very balanced. This is a card of balance. This is a card of balance. And in fact, so is Magician, because it's air and earth. You know, being able to bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. The place we can live. That's stable, not just for one person or two people, but for the whole group. It's very place-oriented. Okay, and there's in one more. Let's clarify, because this is such a clear thinker card, a clear vision card. Let's just ask, what's the vision for this King of Swords? And it's not a you know, I say this again and again, and maybe I'm preaching to the choir here, but it's not necessarily a man, could as well be a woman in the masculine energy of active principle, you know, and a bit more objective perhaps than Queen of Swords, which knows, that energy knows themselves, his or her. So let's get a couple on the vision. Please, Spirit, give us the message. King of Swords would deliver a clear message. All of these? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, clear vision, and it hasn't always been that way. Five of Swords is, I mean, exactly as it appears on here. I like this depiction. Traditional Rider-Waite, it shows two sides. You know, the winners, the losers. In this one, it seems to me, here's the guy receiving the message as static. And here's sort of the sender, a part of themselves that's trying, perhaps their unconscious mind. And this is their conscious mind, you know, sort of going, what? You know, or this hurts, or I'm not ready to hear it. King of Swords, no problem hearing it. Let's see what we got else. And I'll try not to go too fast. I feel like I'm a little bit like, fit it in. Ace of Cups. You know, the opportunity for new love. And didn't we have another ace? I guess not. This was sort of in my head. Oh, the Ace of Wands. Like, duh. So we've got the third eye chakra, the ability to envision, and Ace of Cups, the ability to feel, the opportunity to feel. And it can be on the part of the individual. You know, both opening the visionary part and opening the vulnerability. Remember I said there was something about vulnerability because this one had what appeared to me to be a tear? You know, and what would cause the tear? Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, these challenging sword energies. But it's almost like this is the cleansing tear, if that's indeed what it is. Because again, it's this teardrop shape up here, the cleansing tear that allows for this kind of clear, a visionary. That's all over the place in this one. And part of, I think, what somebody is getting clear about is what holds them back. And I see this time as fear. You know, often this is a card of codependence or, you know, toxic behavior. I mean, this guy's hair is sort of standing on end. I think it's an energy that scares somebody. It's a earth energy, the other side of that, Virgo, Gemini, This is like super earth. And this is hard work. 8 of Pentacles, also a card of work. And I think the devil ought to be maligned, because it's really the energy of somebody who's willing to do the work, 8 of Pentacles, of freeing themselves. Because they have the clarity, King of Swords, to do it. You know, they've moved through this state of like, I can't hear it, I can't hear it, I can't hear it. Okay, I saw the next one. I think I have to take it. We're getting a pant load of cards here, but boatload, King of Cups. So again, it's the heart activation, that Ace of Cups energy that somebody's embodying. And he is wearing the heart pendant, but he's also lit up. You know, it's heart and head. Again. The lover boy. And here's the 9 of Pentacles. That's the one we were missing. We went 6, 7, 8, 10. Here's the 9. It's a crucial element because it's the individual feeling secure and grounded and self-sufficient, not coming from a place of lack. And if there's been chaotic sword energy, 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, this is very much the opposite of that 8 of Swords, looking in the mirror and seeing yourself as bound. This person's free. You know, they freed themselves. They freed themselves. And what it enables them to do is to rise to the highest expression, king or queen, of air energy and of cup energy, of feelings. Again, balanced, beautifully balanced all the way through this. So somebody's authentic and real, and it may be authentic in the sense that they've shaken off the fear of attachment, could be. Page of Swords, another page energy. We have Page of Pentacles. Here we have Page of Swords. This is the beginner's mind, the ability to look into something, to be a student of. I mean, she's got the book right there, and the light bulbs above her head, almost like balloons that help her navigate this fairly skinny transit from one place to another, while she's focused, he, she, they, on the books. So it's kind of like, even though she's distracted in a way by her study, it's enabling her to breach this gap. Earth to air, air to earth. A card of the student. 9 of Cups, student of happiness. What makes you happy? What fulfills you? And look at the leap here. It's as if there's this, you know, slightly precarious crossing that she's not paying attention to, he, she, they, not even needing to look down to make the crossing. And here's this person on the edge, almost like Fool energy. And it's a treasure chest. You know, what's valuable to the individual, this joy, this elevation. And it's also freedom. It's, you know, cups in the air. It's trusting in the universal, the Wa, is what I sometimes call it, that universal eye that looks over us, the over eye, as the Rastafari, I call it. Celebratory for sure. And paired with this Ace of Cups, I mean, that's brilliant, because this can speak to the individual, or the opportunity for the individual. And here's the fulfillment that fills the cups. After this 5, sorry, it's 9 of Swords. This is a card of high anxiety, you know, perhaps, I mean, it just totally, it's like Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, very different energies. You know, this is like the downdraft. This is the updraft. This is overthinking. This is the joy of feeling. Again, that balance. To me, the balance is sort of the most important part of the read. And as I look at this again, this is sort of a card of balance too, because everybody's going willy-nilly, but it actually creates a structure for this, you know, top dog to reach for the fire. So it is sort of cooperative at the same time that it's a bit chaotic and some people are just hanging on. It can be a card of competition, and in that way sort of hierarchy, who is top dog. But I think that's resolved. Fives indicate the need for change, and the change is in fact coming. High Priestess and Magician are very closely related. They're sequential in major arcana. Number 1, number 2. You know, how do you manifest in the world? And this is the card of the visionary. That echoing of the third eye, getting the download from above. I mean, the major arcana here, there are, let's see, 3 of them, but they're very powerful. The visionary, getting the download from above, and in this kind of sacred connective energy with the above. Again, the below, the above, the channeler, the one who can bring it through. This is a more active principle. She's, she, he, they. It is a feminine energy, more receptive principle, but in balance. And how do you transform, Death card, with these incredibly powerful 1, 2 major arcana? You know, when you manifest this change, it changes the circumstance with the idea of this terrain, and it changes the person who pulls it in. And once this changes, I mean, it's sort of a circle. Once this change happens, then the channel gets opened. So there's no more of, where did we have poor 5 of Swords guy? Here we go. Because these are a major arcana. This is the minor arcana. You know, in daily life, somebody had trouble hearing it. They don't have trouble hearing it anymore. You know, they're in communication mode. Because they're getting it, they're channeling it from above. They're able to bring it into the world. And it's a huge transformation, it seems to me. And last card up, 8 of Wands, card of communication. In fire energy. Back and forth, messages received because somebody has clarity. And somebody has that King of Cups, open heart. So it's a clear love message coming in. And the Wands energy is brilliant. We have the struggle. We have the reunion. And what was I looking at else? Wands, Wands, Wands. Oh, the Ace of Wands. The opportunity. And having a vision of this meeting place. And the need to work it out. Isn't it always true? Like, I don't know about you, but very rarely do I get it snap through. It takes some effort and some, you know, even sparring to open the lines of communication. There may have been a struggle to do that. There may have been a struggle. 5 of Swords. 5 of Wands. But whatever change needed to happen really did in such a big way. You know, is it coming through? You bet, loud and clear. It's a great read, and I'm sorry if I wanted to speed. I just wanted to fit one in, and I'm glad to have been able to touch base. There's a lot going on, and but this is important to me. It grounds me, and all of these messages are true for me as well. You know, I'm channeling them, but on our behalf, it's my privilege to do so. And I hope this one was uplifting. You know, it's not like, you know, the Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Swords energy persists, because we have great joy for the individual and great grounded group energy here, a card of family. However we construe that, it can be a group of friends, it can be you and your honey starting a family, finding a place where you feel like you belong, you know, simpatico companionship. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for this, and I find it everywhere. This is a card of place, but it's a domain that you can manifest and bring into reality. Not just in one spot, in every spot. All over this land. Hallelujah. I love you guys. I'll talk to you next time.